Hey everyone, just wanted to make a video here because I just recently moved into a new home and signed up for Fios and found this to be a decent way to save money on trying to cut the cable and save some money on internet and TV. This is one portion of the process, I guess you would say, that you can save some money, and I hope it helps you out. It seemed pretty easy for me, so I thought I'd post and share with you guys. I moved into a new house, signed up for Fios, and I did the $39.99 a month, and the bandwidth is 100 Mbps. If you don't know what Mbps is, it's pretty much what it takes to stream a video or play a video game online or sign up with your laptop or whatever you have. Most households can run efficiently on 100. 300, you're doing okay. You're going to be fine. For streaming videos, it's about 6 Mbps. For playing video games like on an Xbox or PlayStation, it's 20. And for doing a streaming network like YouTube TV or any of those, you're around 40 Mbps. So if you have all those running together, it adds up to getting close to 100. But they have to be running at the same time in order for that bandwidth to get filled up. So if you're not very sure on what kind of bandwidth you have, you can do some research on it. It's very easy to figure out. And anybody that wants to go above 700 Mbps, I don't know how many streaming units you're going to be running in the household, but that's going to be a lot. So you'll be absolutely set if you do that. But anyways, let me share this with you. This is my bill. Let's see if I can turn this around here. So here's my bill that they sent me for when I first signed up for this. It says $71.19 at the bottom. I was just like, well, I just only signed up for $39.99 a month internet. So we'll go over that and what I did to actually overcome this a little bit. It's very easy. So here we go. You can see up here, we have the Fios, the 100 Mbps, and that's $104.99 a month. You get $10 off for signing up for autopay. And then you get $40 special discount. I mean, it's just $40 off because it brings it down. I mean, there's no time frame for that discount. But then you get $15 off, and that's for 12 months. That's where your year discount is, and that's $15. So that all brings it down to $39.99 a month. Okay, so there it is for your 100 Mbps, and that would add up to $60 a month if you did the 300. Now here we go with the other charges: equipment, rent. There's your router. Okay, so that's $12 a month. Okay, and then I had to rent a network extender, and that's because my router was in the basement, and I needed to get internet access up to the second floor. So we ran it through coaxial cable, and then just hardwired it with Ethernet cable to the TV to get fast internet speed, so I can stream Netflix very easily. So that's what that network extender does. Now you see that it's $12 a month for the router, $8 a month for the extender. In order to buy their Fios, the Verizon Fios router, and not pay the $12 a month, it's $199. Okay, so I did this. I signed it all up and had all this coming to me, and had the install guy give me all this. So that's why I see this on the first bill. So also there's a TechSure charge of $10 a month. So I learned that this is technical support for your devices. So if your router is malfunctioning or that network extender is malfunctioning in any way, that Verizon will service that piece of equipment and then charge you $10 a month for that. Now, when I first originally signed up for the service, I had no idea that that was going to be charged. They never told me about that charge. I just saw it on my first bill and didn't know what it was and had to call up and ask them what it was. So they just kind of randomly snuck it in there without me knowing. So just keep an eye on that. That's something, if you're not very tech savvy and you want to have just for insurance, but the way I went about it, I actually returned their rental equipment and bought my own. So I don't even know if that $10 a month will be beneficial to servicing my equipment that I didn't get from them. So I thought that was kind of interesting that just showed up for no apparent reason. But that's how it is, and how it all adds up. And then so over here is I'll put it in some better light here. That is the network extender. Okay, the network extender that they gave me. And then this is the router that they gave me. Okay, so I'm returning them. They sent me a box, so you just put it in a box. They have postage already. You can just send it right back. But that's what it looks like. It's the Gateway Fios router, and that's their Fios network extender, and that's what it looks like. You just put the coaxial cable on there, and then you're hooked up to internet, and then put your Ethernet cable in and hook it up to wherever you want to hook it up to. So, this, I told you before, this router is the $12 per month, and it's $199 to buy if you want to buy it outright and not pay the $12 per month. So I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to pay $199, so I went on eBay and found a refurbished one for $90. $90. It arrived today, and well, one thing I got to tell you about this too is that you don't need to know any of this. You can just sign up for your Verizon Fios, as you saw it on my bill, and they'll come out and hook all this up for you. You don't need to know anything about it. And just when these two things come that I tell you about, you can just put it right next to the one that's already there, take out the plugs, plug it right back into the same spot of where it is, and you're up and running. The reason for this to work, you need a MoCA network. It's MoCA, and I'm not really sure what all that means. I know it's something M over coaxial cable. That's what you need this router to have, and that's how this extender is going to work. So I got a Verizon Gateway Fios router on eBay refurbished for $90, and that is enabling a MoCA network. And then the network extender needs to have a MoCA network in order to work. So that's that, but you'll have the install guy just install everything for you, and it'll all be set up, and all you got to do is switch it out. And I can show you how. We're going to go down to where the router is. Okay, so this is where my router is. Okay, it's right up there. And again, this was $90 on eBay. And all those wires were hooked up. My security system's hooked up to it, so there's a few extra wires there. But that's what it is. It's the same exact thing. So if you see that, and then you see that, it's the same thing. Same exact thing. So in the back of it too. Same exact inputs and outputs. So what I did was the install guy set it up exactly like that. So I took my new one and unplugged each one at a time and plugged it right back into where it needed to be. And then it worked immediately. Then I had internet. So like I said, you don't have to know anything about this, and you just need to plug it right in and go. And now my bill is $39 a month. And then here is the network extender. Now the network extender, as you saw, was $8 per month for Verizon Fios on the bill. That's what this little thing would cost for Verizon. And then they wanted to sell me the thing outright for I think it was $110 a month. So this would have cost $110 a month. The one I'm sending back. This one on Amazon costs $25. All right, and it actually works better. So now it hooks right up to my TV, and I have internet going directly to my TV through a coaxial cable. So you don't need an Ethernet jack over there. You can just run it through your cable. So that's that. So I hope this was beneficial for you guys and to save a few bucks. I know it's frustrating out there to figure out exactly what you want to do. I don't know if I went over it, but I have a digital cable antenna for just changing regular TV, and then I have my Netflix and YouTube and whatever else I want to pay for to run through my internet. But that's basically it. Keep it nice and simple, and you don't need to pay those charges that they're trying to charge you. There's other options out there that work exactly the same way and are a lot cheaper, and it's very simple to do. I will put the links, or actually the link to the network extender for Amazon, and for the router. I mean, you just need to go and search the router on eBay, and then they give you enough time to return the equipment, so you won't have to lose any internet signal. Have Fios come out, install it, have the guy install it, do all that. You don't need to know anything about hooking up, where things need to be hooked up and how it needs to be hooked up and what goes where. He'll do all that for you. And once it's done, just go online, do a little chat. That's all they do. Fios does chats, and say, hey, I don't want the equipment for the rental fee, and they'll take it off, and they'll send you a box in the mail that you send it back. And in the meantime, when you're done chatting with them, just go right online and order your equipment, and it'll come, swap it out, and send it back, and you're up and ready to go, and you don't have any monthly payments for equipment. So again, I hope this helped you out. And if you have any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them. And thanks for listening. I'll see you.